Hey friends, so this week we're going to work on a little bit of mobility. So here's what you're going to need: a slidey floor and a blanket. That's all. We don't need the mat. The mat's just going to interfere with the things that we would typically be doing, and the slidey floor will be just perfect. Now, if you happen to be somebody who is sensitive to surface, or you much prefer practicing on a carpeted floor, that's okay. But what you're going to need to do is have something underneath your blanket that will help it slide on the carpet. That can be any number of things. So some of the things that my clients have used over the years is books, just hardcover books that slide underneath the blanket, frisbees, cut up sleds. So anything that helps you slide along the floor is exactly what you'll need. Okay, so you ready? Let's get started. We're going to start in cat and cow. So that is a typical one, right? We understand cat and cow, but what I want you to do is to position your hands so that they are on the blanket and your knees are on the surface of the floor. As you breathe in, tilt your belly button towards the ground, tip your eyes up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, you do the opposite, arching your spine and tucking your chin. So we'll go back and forth. Now, depending on how slidey your blankets are, it might require a little bit more stability in your arms and shoulders, even just as you move here in one place. Now we're going to add some things to this as we go forward. So this time, as you arch your spine, let's slide the blanket away from you and drop your head towards the floor. As you inhale, pull the blanket back underneath you, then drop your belly button towards the floor and bring your eyes up towards the sky. Do you see that rhythm? So arch your spine, slide the blanket away from you. Inhaling, come back to center with the blanket and tilt your eyes up towards the sky. Let's do two more. Sliding the blanket away from you. Go nice and slow. Bring your pinky fingers towards the blanket as you slide it back. Blanket slides away. Inhaling slowly. Bring the blanket back to center. Okay, now we're going to work a little bit more on shoulder stability because this will be all mobility today. So if your blanket is folded like mine was, unfold it so it's nice and wide, and you are going to slide onto your belly on the floor. Now, we're going to work on shoulder rotation using the blanket and our slidey floor. If you have something slidey underneath your blanket, like a book or a frisbee or two, while you're on the carpet, just make it sure that your hands are right on top of that slidey surface. You're going to come to the floor, your arms are going to make a letter Y, and your forehead is going to rest on the floor with your blanket. Now as you inhale, you're going to lift your head and chest up off the floor, bring the hands in together, slide the hands in towards your chest, bring them around. Inhaling, hands come together, they slide in towards the chest, and then around to the side. Inhaling, so it's kind of a circle where the hands come together, they come in towards the chest and out to the side. One more. Hands come together and around. Now pause with your head on the floor and your arms in the letter Y, because we're going to do the exact same thing but in reverse. Forehead is going to be on the ground. This time as you inhale, hands slide together and come in towards your chest first, and then you push them away. Let's do one more. And come back to center. Now, thanks for coming to Rebecca's stability with blankets series. We'll see what fun we're gonna have with blankets next time. See ya.